concerns with development. We have all kinds of issues in Wilton Manors, and those are three issues that need to be somehow balanced. So how would you balance those? And I'd like to start with Mr. Newton.
You know, we started off a little ruggish when we first starting the campaign of redeveloping Wilton Manors. But as we stumbled along and we found out what was true and right for this city, some of the things are no more than two-story homes in the city. And then when there's a development area that says you can have condos, they can't be any more than 2 stories until they're backed up. The wedding cake effect. So 2 stories and backed up and backed up. As far as 10, 15-story buildings, I don't think you'll ever see that in Wilton Manors. I hope we never see that in Wilton Manors. We have one, and that's enough. We have Wilton Drive that's 5 or 5.5 stories high, but it's on the railroad tracks. You know, I think it's something. John, please let me talk. And this is what we need to do. We have to be cautious of where we do it and where we put it. On the drive, we're going 3 and 4 stories. You know what? That's a place to have it. But in the neighborhoods, this is where we don't. And so what we need to do is make sure we talk to the residents in the communities that are serving us and saying, what do you want in your community? But I'll tell you right now, no one wants more than 2 stories in the residential. But close to Wilton Drive, you can have maybe 2 or 3 stories, but it has to be on the drive. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Newton. Ms. Carson.
I've said this before, and that I really believe that our city needs just a small respite. Our infrastructure has not caught up to our growth, and I believe that's going to continue to cause problems as we move forward. And as John mentioned, we are doing so, I think, or have been doing so with a lack of vision. Our vision will be important, and with that vision, we've got to use the smart growth principles. The county, Kim Keachel, has also professed as the county works on smart growth principles. We will need to look at how we can grow responsibly while still maintaining our open space and the integrity of the drive, the integrity of our city. The Oakland Park corridor, right now we're getting ready to embark on a beautification and a workhouse and transit upgrade for that area. So all of these things need to be dealt with and also need to be taken slowly so that we have time to catch up, and in 10 years we don't have a city that we neither like the way it looks nor like the way it functions.
Thank you. Mr. Fiore.
We need to instill good growth management in our city. We need to look at our comp plan, look at our zoning regulations, and make sure that these are going to create the rules and regulations that we want our city to look like down the road. For environmental purposes, I think it's important that we not overdevelop our city. We only have a certain carrying capacity of our roads, water, sewer, parks, and so forth. We're very fortunate right now. We have a break in development due to the economic situation. I'm sure in a couple of years they will be looking at us, wanting us to pave as much as possible. We have to learn to say no. As an urban planner, I am against overdevelopment, and I will work very hard to make sure that we do not overdevelop our city, that we still maintain our small town lifestyle that we've become so accustomed to and known for.